India and Russia friendship is long-standing and full of trust and confidence in each other. And this is not just today. If you go back to 1971, which is also now, right now in discussion because 16 December is celebrated as Vijay Divas in India, having won a comprehensive military victory over Pakistan and creation of Bangladesh that took place on 16 December 1971 is also marked by a fact that Soviet Union, the erstwhile Soviet Empire, backed India to the hilt. In fact, India and Soviet Union signed a treaty of friendship in that period exactly because India needed a support from a big power of that time. The United States was clearly hostile against India, and India needed to have someone in the UN Security Council to support it in case there were pressures coming from the international community. Why am I saying all this? It is in the context of Defense Minister Rajnath Singh's recent visit to Moscow to, of course, chair defense interministerial platform that India and Russia share, where they share each other's concerns, review the progress of different projects that the two countries are doing in the defense sphere, and also talk about what they need to do in the future. This visit was significant because Defense Minister Rajnath Singh is seen virtually as number two in the Modi government, and he going and meeting Russian President Vladimir Putin and reiterating India's full support to Russia in the ongoing jostling for influence and the ongoing conflict that is happening between Russia and Ukraine was significant. Of course, the minister, as we call him, Raksha Mantri in Hindi, was also very forthright in telling the Russians that India needs to be self-sufficient and self-reliant in terms of defense equipment and platforms, and therefore gone are the days when India used to import nearly 60 to 70% of its requirement from Russia or Russian satellite countries, Russian origin countries or Soviet Union era countries like Czech Republic or Belarus or Ukraine. And he urged the Russians to invest more in India, to have joint ventures in India. And as an example, one can quote the AK-203 factory that has been set up in Amethi and where production has begun. Also, the BrahMos joint venture between India and Russia has been one of the successful models. So Russians have the experience, and he wanted them to come and work and set up joint ventures in India so that India can become self-sufficient, be it in terms of ammunition, platforms, and equipment. So that was something significant from the defense point of view. Of course, he also commissioned one of the three frigates that Russia is building for the Indian Navy while he was in Russia, which marks a significant milestone in the India-Russia defense partnership. Of course, going forward, most of the Indian ships are going to be built by the Indian shipyards. But these frigates, of course, bring the Russian technology once more into the Indian Navy. And Russia is the only country which has leased its nuclear submarines to India twice in the past, and the third one is likely to come in 2028, according to reports. So clearly, the India-Russia partnership overall and its defense collaboration is more than robust. If people had doubts that India is turning to the West for its equipment and platforms and in the defense sector, I think this visit and the outcomes and the statements in this visit should completely divest people of that illusion that India is tilted towards West as far as importing defense equipment is concerned. I think India, first of all, wants to reduce imports, but while it is still importing, it wants to have a diversified sourcing from different countries, be it in the West or the Russians, because India's friendship, as I said right at the beginning, with Russia is old, and as the defense minister reiterated, borrowing from the Chinese saying about their friendship with Pakistan, that it is deeper than deepest oceans and higher than the highest mountains. So that's where the India-Russia defense relationship stands. That's what I wanted to highlight in this particular video for you.